Radium in Orange, New Jersey by Mandy Lacqua. Objective: in the 1910s and 1920s, the U.S. Radium Corporation hired young working-class women to work with radium-lined paint in their facilities. Consequently, these young women began to experience severe adverse health effects, such as cancer and necrosis of the jaw. The purpose of this presentation is to outline the scope of the workplace health disaster and its impact on the town of Orange, New Jersey, the location of one of these facilities. The location of the former radium facility is now a Superfund site due to the radioactive contamination of the surrounding land, groundwater, and air. Table of contents. Background: site contamination, detected concentrations, uranium in groundwater, map of facility, long-term soil remedy, summary, and reference. Background: during World War I, the U.S. Radium Corporation hired young women to paint the numbers of wristwatches with paint that was lined with radium to make it glow in the dark. This was originally meant for use by soldiers, but quickly became a popular accessory. These employees would lick the ends of their paintbrushes to keep the bristles neat. In the process, they ingested dangerous amounts of radium every day. The radium girls then experienced radiation poisoning in their mouths and throats, resulting in cancer and necrosis. Over 50 women died by 1927. The Radium Corporation sold the land where their Orange, New Jersey facility once stood in the 1940s. In 1983, the site was included on the National Priority List of Superfund site after it was found to be radioactive. Site contamination. This table lists the different radioactive materials found at the site and the different parts of the environment where these products are found. So that includes cadmium, radium, radon, thorium, uranium, and vanadium pentoxide. These are found in the soil, soil gas, air, debris, and groundwater. This bar graph shows the concentrations of different radioactive isotopes in the soil. As you can see, the concentration of uranium is much higher than for the other isotopes. However, that does not mean these other isotopes aren't still dangerous. This line graph shows the amount of uranium in groundwater over time from January 8th to January 16th. The different bars represent the different wells that these samples of groundwater were taken from. Some wells consistently show higher amounts of uranium than other wells, but in each case, the amount of uranium varies over time. This is a map of the former U.S. Radium facility. The blue rectangle shows where the actual facility was, and the red circles indicate the wells where the groundwater samples were taken from. Long-term soil remedy by properties cleared. The Environmental Protection Agency conducted a program to clear radioactive material from the soil, which lasted from 1997 to 2016. This pie graph shows the percentage of soil that was remediated during 8 separate phases. In summary, the former radium facility and the surrounding areas are contaminated by various radioactive products. That includes radium, uranium, and thorium in the air, debris, groundwater, soil, and soil gas. There is a high concentration of uranium compared to other radioactive products. The presence of uranium in groundwater varies by the location and by time. It took 8 phases over 19 years to remediate the soil of contamination. This is the list of references that were used in the making of this presentation. The end.